Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Outer Worlds, and this is episode 2 with me, your host, UniteTheClans. We're going to pick up right where we left off at the end of episode 1. I have made one change. Episode 1, there were a few framey moments, and I've tried to make a tweak in my recording settings to hopefully solve that for you. So hopefully you managed to get through episode 1. I didn't feel like redoing it. I like playing everything for the first time with you guys. So tough your way through episode 1, but you're here for episode 2. Let's go ahead. We leveled up at the end of last episode. You have unlocked perks. Go to the character page in your ledger and pick the perks tab. Ledger. This? Quests. Journal. Character. Okay. I need to look over here. Perks. Skills. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend improving on your skills. Who is this? That's Auntie Cleo. Okay, management training. We heard about her. She's related to drugs. Armor, consumables, status effects. Okay. As a skill grows, you unlock special bonuses every 20 points. So, we go back to, we have 10 points available. I think we go 1. Let's get this up to 40. Okay. Dialogue's at 40. Although, none of these skills are at 40. I only have one perk available. Let's put one on leadership. Okay? Done. We're going to really focus in on those skills. Apply. Okay? You will be unable. That's fine. That's fine. I feel good. Combat dialogue abilities. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. What? Companion abilities. Okay, you can command your companions to use their special abilities, C and V, 1 and 2. Good to know. We need some companions first, and then we get a perk. Selecting perks. You get one every 2 levels, so have we got a perk yet? Perks available, 1. Okay. In the Fallout games, this was always super useful. We're only at 20 of 80 yet, but an extra 50 kilos. The fast travel when encumbered, that's also super useful. You know what? We're going to be a leader of men, so we're going to take this. 50% XP from companion kills. We're going to get some companions ASAP. Let's go ahead and apply this. You will not be able to undo. That's fine. Now, some of these things, guys, I'm going to make mistakes on our first time through, but we have leveled up. Ada, I'm heading out, okay? I'm heading out. I will find the power regulator that you require.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You've got it all wrong. I'm a starship safety inspector. Or I could attack them. Let's go with number 2.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
You watch your step. Okay? You watch your step, Mercer. Okay? I'm an inspector. Here, watch out. Alright, guys. Let's head into town. Oh, look at that. That's Edgewater. That's the town of Edgewater up there. I can see the sign. Okay, and now we're in the open terrain for the first time. Now, hey! Town... Oh, we got a vandal. We're gonna do a little sneak job. If I can sort him, I will. How far does this long grass go? You can't see me. You can't see me. Actually, let's try our our extendable baton. Oh, I smashed his head in. Oh, crouch. Hey! Oh, it's a great weapon. It's like a warhammer. Don't stick your head out. Oh, that's not it. Okay. We gotta get some companions, guys. I'm tired of doing all this heavy lifting, killing these scumbags by myself. We need some friends. We need some companions to do the killing. Now, I'm also gonna pay closer attention to where enemies die. I spent a lot of time last time looking for the dead enemies, so... keep your eyes open, okay? Lots of enemies in the vicinity. What is this? Spaceship. Spaceship heading into town, and we are in town. Hello, beautiful. Look at that. That's lovely looking. Alright, and the town of Edgewater. Oh, we're still framing out. But no issues on the recording. That's a good sign. Okay, guys. Okay. Look at us. Who are these friends? How do I holster my weapon?
Oh, hey. Where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Yeah, I ain't scared. I'm just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Everybody's so corporate. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
That means he buries dead bodies. Who do I talk to about a power regulator? Let's not go ahead and do that. Let's go with number 2.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean.
Oh, I can do that.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Ooh, collections. You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that. Let's just do it. You can say we're making people pay for their graves, but let's not stir up trouble. This is a company town, after all.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
I gotcha. Tell me more about Abernathy.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
No, you got it. I got this whole thing under control. Tell me more.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. All right. That's it. All right, so we got a job. Now, we're going to stick to the main quest primarily, I think, which means finding ourselves a power converter. But if we do have to buy one, it would be nice to have a little source of credits. I think that is wise. Let's head into town and let's see what Edgewater's all about. Welcome to town. Welcome to town. Welcome to town. Why is still so a little framey? I don't know why, guys. Hopefully... Hey! Barbershop. I mean, we could start right at the BBC. BBS. BS. Hello! Ah, you're Conrad. You owe me some cash, you old sly bastard.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Who is this guy?
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Uh-huh. Oh, listen to that music, guys. It's like straight out of an episode of Firefly. Oh, yeah. Oh. All right, we're going to go with number 3.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Now you
will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
That's what I was going to say, guys. You may know a barber is a guy who cuts hair, but in the Roman times, a barber was like a surgeon. They did medical operations as well. I'm looking to repair my ship. He doesn't know anything about that. Silas sent me to collect your dues. Let's do that.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You think your big words are going to outsmart me?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute.
Yeah.
I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Yeah, let's talk him up. He thinks he's gonna fool me. He's an actor.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Okay, let's look this up.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Okay, let's try this.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Persuasion attempt. Okay, we don't have anything yet, so...
Much obliged.
Okay, good stuff. Okay, so there may be a situation where we can leverage this sort of power we have over this fella. Can he do haircuts? That would be good to know. Okay, Canteen. Now, let's quickly peek at the journal, and we will have a look. A small grave matter. Landing pad, cannery, or outside the cannery. Okay, so landing pad and cannery. Do we poke our head into the old cantina? A little Star Wars style? See some aliens playing music? Although I think to be...
something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Hello?
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Sure. Useless. Pointless little NPC goofballs. Cantina discovered. Alright? Let's listen in.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
Hi.
Staying long?
Spacer's Choice takes care of it.
Yeah, I thought so. You bunch of doofuses. We found the cannery. And what is this? Is this part of the cannery? No, it's a scrapyard. This is a garage. This would be a good spot to find our... Use the terminal. Edgewater, Saltuna Cannery. Maintenance division. Currently 3 trouble tickets. Failure on startup. Turn it on. Try it again. Kick it. Curse your toes. Have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Okay. Okay. These are hilarious. Okay. So, this cannery has some operational issues. A man like me, with a little bit of basic engineering skill, might be able to solve a few problems for this place. Workbench. Okay, the workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor. How did we get 5 swords? Where did we get so many swords? Okay, install mod. We don't have any mods, okay? And we have 2 pistols. Okay, my camera's right in front of the left side of the screen on a little tripod, so... Okay, that's good to know, but our key is the cannery. I think before we look for the power converter, we are going to try to get to the bottom of...
You hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got him.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of the Saltuna.
Moron.
Okay, so there's a plague as well. We've heard that twice. So there is some kind of disease rampaging through town. That looks like... No, cannery worker, corporate trooper. Can we just walk in? Spacer's Choice, Saltuna Cannery. Alright. The Emerald Vale of Terratu. Terra 2. Okay. Elevator. Let's have a little look-see, okay? Vending machine. Vending machine discovered where? Weapon parts, but that would be theft, I think. Oh, there's the vendor. Check it out. What can we get out of this bad boy? Vending machines. We can hack them. Oh, you need a hack skill to be able to sell items to it. But otherwise you can purchase. Ah, I see. Bananas, fruit, all kinds of food products, as well as ammo. Okay. Hello, guard.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Mr. Tobson, you say? Let's have a nice look around. Let's see if we can find... Hello, Phyllis. Phyllis is on our hit list. Hi, Philly.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman, number 2.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Mm-hmm. These signed papers aren't in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh, that's kind of you.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Oh.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
She's pretty cold. Shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist.
They need a receptionist for
Between
hire.
the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Okay. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
That is hilarious. Okay. What are they going to do, arrest his corpse? Oh, wow. You can't be serious,
I'm
woman.
plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've, you didn't. This Eugene guy sounds like more trouble than he's worth.
All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
All right. I'll get back to work. All right, well, that's one down. Now we need to find a house near the cannery. There's obviously so much to explore here, guys. There's full, if we keep talking, we keep finding missions. But I think we're going to try and focus on the main storyline and a few little tasks that will help us get there. Like, I think we're doing the right thing here. I mean, we could go up to the office. This is probably the main town. I don't know if there's going to be a dozen towns. This is the one that I think we're going to come across again and again. So somewhere over here is a residence next to the cannery, and in it we are going to find one of our delinquent grave site fee guys. This looks like a house. No? Alright, keep looking. Edgewater. How? Not down there. This back to the cantina, and this is the barbershop again or something, right? What do we got here? Resident? Oh no!
Yes,
Hello.
Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
He's losing it. He's losing his cool. Okay, that would be theft. We can't take anything off of him without inciting his anger. This is Martin Abernathy. This is the guy whose arm we are supposed to twist. So maybe I break out the old thwack stick.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Of course he did.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow.
because I'm definitely not plague. As spry as a spring chicken.
Ooh, we're
That's
too
old
close.
Abernathy.
We're too close. We're gonna use our perception skill here.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
So you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees, sonny boy.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
This guy's got the plague. He's gonna die soon. He told me everything. How long do you think he could keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me.
I got the plague.
Dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Ooh, tough call. I'm sorry to hear that. You're being paranoid. We're gonna go with number 3. A little tough, because he told us we might have to twist some arms, so...
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
All right. Depends on what you need, sir.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work.
Oh, break and
That's
enter.
all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
What's in it for me? Not so fast. I got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Where can I get a power converter? 1.
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Come on, Abernathy. You don't look a day over 90.
Tell myself the same thing every morning. You seen those young workers at the cannery? What with their unbent spines and pristine knee joints? I can't compete with that.
I assume there are some guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Oh, easy. Come on, what can you tell me about them?
It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray. Marauders are outside the walls.
All right, I've heard enough. Thank you for the work.
So you'll do it then?
Sure. I will do it for you.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
All right. Anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Archives? I bet if I get to the archives, I might be able to find some evidence on where I could find the power converter. But we should really look... let's go number 2, and we'll leave. And I have this feeling that we need to... Oh, we could do a little robbing. He's not looking over here. There's nothing worth robbing. The man's broke. All right. Oh,
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What? Hello?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Well, why not, Esther?
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Okay. He's got symptoms or something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for, darling?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Love the music, guys. It's like I'm in a Firefly episode. Let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle your medicine under the table. I'm not going to try and get cash out of her.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law-breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Do we think she could be a possible companion? Possibly one with some medical skill?
That's all I can ask of you.
All right. All right. Esther Blaine. She's got a full name, so does Abernathy, but I have a sneaking suspicion she could be a companion.
I've got some time.
What do you do here, darling?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
So not a doctor. Not a doctor. Okay. So one of these icons on our map is going to lead us to... Now, the other thing... Okay, guys. So the basic logic would be we got to find the power converter or whatever it is. Let's do a quick journal check. So, main quest. Stranger in a Strange Land. Power Regulator. Ada suggested that you find help. Talk to whoever runs the town. Whoever runs the town. This looks like an important building. No, that's an observatory.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
This is an observatory. This is you look at the stars from here. Oh, it's a church. Ah, there he is. Vicar Max, the religious leader of town. Well, hello, sir.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
He's here to help. Number 1.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Tobson in the cannery.
Good thinking.
Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
All right. Number 2, I've been outside and I ain't not impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library.
Oh.
Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
So many jobs, you say. All right, a handsome sum. Tell me more.
So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Okay, I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right, we finally have some clear direction on where to go for our power regulator. So let's return to the cannery right over here and see if we can take the elevator up and go talk
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Mr. Tobson.
Add a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Mr. Tobson, that's who we're looking for. God, why is it framing up on me, guys? The game's a little bit framey. I hope it's okay in the video, but we will do our best. Let's see if we can get to Mr. Tobson. I was in the cannery earlier. I just don't remember. Right here. And the big elevator, we'll head upstairs. We'll find old Tobby boy. Why so framey? Okay, I'm going to tweak the settings before episode 3, and we'll try and get this solved. I still see a little issue in my recording software after my changes, so let's see if we can find old Tobson. Great music.
language regressing.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook Saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Ooh, gross. Is it human bodies? That's what these games like to do. Oh, you're looking at me now. Hi. God.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
All right. You must be the town boss. Or number 2, I'll wait till you're finished. Now, I'll go with 1.
I'm Reed Tobson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
That's correct, sir. I don't work for Spacer's Choice. How about 1? I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
We're gonna go with number 1, but I don't think it's the best bet. My ship needs repairs, and I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
Thank you, Parvati.
I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old Botanical Lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the Geothermal Plant. Reroute power from the Botanical District over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Well, that sounds like a dirt move. When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The Botanical Labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people would take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness.
How so?
The people living in the Botanical Labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Like a good daddy. If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the Botanical Lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay, how will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And what if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Oh!
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
All right, let's get going, Parvati. Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. They provide combat support, their skills enhance your skills, they increase your carrying capacity, and you can unlock special companion abilities with the inspiration skill, hence why I am a brilliant, charming leader of men. Learn more about your companions in your companion ledger. Well, hello! Hello, Parvati. I love that name. Did you guys ever watch Survivor? Parvati. Great competitor. Also, very attractive. Let's go! Let's go, Parvati. You and me. Team.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, I love the language, guys. This feels like if the Fallout guys made a Firefly game. This could totally...
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Oh.
Sorry.
In here? Of course.
Can we talk?
Yeah, let's chit-chat.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Of course I do.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Tell me more. Tell me, what's the other side of it all? No, 2. He doesn't strike me as the most honest soul.
He ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. The town's got issues, okay? Did you know this Adelaide?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
Oh, wow.
All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
You can't leave it at that. Why were they arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
If we can get out to her. How well do you know them? Some of them are your friends?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
I like her already. She's a bit of an introvert. 1.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay, we did meet Max earlier. We can do that next episode. I suppose it won't hurt. We'll stop by. Number 3, I met him already. He asked me to find a book.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll think about it, Parvati. Alright, you and me. Guys, we got our first companion, and I need to play with some of the graphics settings to make sure that the frames are in better shape the next time we play. We may have to lower the overall quality of the graphics, which I haven't had to do in really any games, but this one doesn't seem to be running so hot on my system. I think we're going to call that here on episode 2. I know we didn't accomplish much, but we met a bunch of people. We explored the town, and we got new missions, including the one to collect all the grave, a small grave matter. Collect Ludwig and Conrad. Okay, Conrad says he can't afford to pay. All right, so we still have people to do on that one. That's something we can work on next time. But we have a companion, and our primary mission has moved forward. We know the town has a power converter, but if we were to take it, this town would have no power, and I don't want to do that. So there is also a power converter outside of town. I imagine I am not going to want to take that one either, but we've got to get ourselves a regulator. And we now have an engineer named Parvati to team up with us. Guys, I'm digging the game so far. I'm going to dive right into episode 3. It'll be coming your way in a day or two. I just wanted to thank you for joining me. I'm digging the game. Leave me your comments, your ideas, your suggestions, everything in the comments below, and be sure to click the like button. If you're brand new, subscribe. I'll keep this game coming your way, and hopefully you enjoy seeing my face in this series for the first time in a while. We have so much to do, guys. The missions just keep coming to us, so we're never really going to run out of them. But let's focus on the main storyline. Let's keep moving through, and we're going to be doing it from now on with a companion at our side. Listen to that fantastic music. All right, geeks, thank you so much for watching. I'm UTC, and I will see you in episode 3.